For the last 3 years on the trot, Real Madrid have won the Champions League trophy. Now, this was the first such achievement since Ajax and Bayern Munich celebrated 3 consecutive European Cups in the 1970s, and the only record to better this was set by Madrid themselves, winning the first 5 incarnations of the European Cup between 1956 and 1960. With Zinedine Zidane and Cristiano Ronaldo since departed, a situation then exacerbated by the short-lived stint of Julen Lopetegui, a repeat of last year's successes isn't overly expected. However, Madrid are expected to surpass Ajax in the round of 16 with an advantage on aggregate and 2 away goals after the first tie. So, is it possible that under new boss Santiago Solari, Real could make it 4? Switching from Zidane to Lopetegui was a question of searching for a new style to match Florentino Perez's young Spanish purchases, with the decision to promote Solari from within mirroring Zidane's appointment not only in terms of the organic recruitment process, but also trusting in man management ahead of tactical acumen. As these stats from WhiteboardFootball show, Solari's appointment has been a qualified success, with impressive performances in the Champions League, but league form that has left them third behind Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. So, here's an examination of a few key areas of the team. The problem of Marcelo is not a new one, a technically gifted fullback with a highlight reel that includes a speedy breakaway and finish against Bayern Munich in the semi-finals of the Champions League back in 2018. There are few better left-backs in world football when entering the final third. Under Zidane, this was the area of the field that the Brazilian was asked to affect most regularly, as both he and Dani Carvajal offered width to allow Ronaldo and Bale to drift in field and take up more central areas to be more of a direct goal threat. Under Solari, Real Madrid haven't necessarily been as solid nor as confident, marking Marcelo out as a luxury player. 22-year-old academy graduate Sergio Reguilon has grabbed his opportunity with both hands as a result, as Marcelo, who started out the campaign with a disastrous performance in the UEFA Super Cup defeat against Atletico Madrid, is yet to recapture his form. Instead of having a creative influence in defence, in Reguilon, Real Madrid instead have a reliable, solid option that provides a platform for Vinicius Jr to attack from without any big defensive worries on the left wing. When Marcelo and his young compatriot have played in tandem, it lacks balance, but Reguilon and Vinicius offer athleticism and hunger in abundance. When Vinicius made his long-announced move to Real Madrid in the summer, his impact wasn't intended to be short-term. Though the then 17-year-old was training with the first team and travelled for their pre-season tour, the Brazilian instead played his football with the B team. Confident and capable of unbalancing an opposition defence, Vinicius has slotted into the wide role on the left that Ronaldo left vacant since Solari's appointment. Although he obviously doesn't offer the same ruthless edge in front of goal as the Portuguese player, he has become increasingly important as the most direct threat in Solari's front three. Armed with incredible acceleration and skill, Vinicius can beat isolated players in 1v1 situations, as well as showing a desire to come infield to let off shots. Rather than allowing Ronaldo freedom to drift in as a second striker last season due to Marcelo galloping up in support, Vinicius now provides all of the craft and flair, with the reliable Reguilon ensuring that Real Madrid won't be left badly exposed should their creative risk-taker lose possession and get caught the wrong side of ball. In a recent interview with France Football, Karim Benzema laid bare how his role in the attack has changed since Ronaldo's exit. Rather than looking to create in anticipation of Ronaldo's inevitable arrival in the penalty area, now the goal-scoring responsibility lies at his feet. That being said, there are no huge differences to Real Madrid's style of play. Just as they were under Zidane, their squad rely on certain individuals to sprinkle some magic on a game, as opposed to being able to systematically target opponents' weaknesses and tear them apart on a regular basis. There is no tactical fingerprint on his teams, just preferences for certain players in certain situations. Having reined things in at left back by being selective with his usage of Marcelo, Solari is left with an inexperienced Vinicius, a frustrated Gareth Bale and a regularly injured Marco Asensio to provide firepower either side of Benzema. And Isco has barely featured under Solari, as Real Madrid continue to lack a presence in between the lines, asking Benzema to come deeper or Vinicius to shoulder a considerable creative burden at the age of just 18. Even without Ronaldo, Real Madrid do still have the quality to turn a tight game, but across 2 legs, it might prove too tough against a strong, well-organised opponent in Europe.